And lastly, I will be talking about one of the more important amendments that was published throughout the United States history, which is the 26th Amendment that was put out in 1971. So, this amendment was passed in 1971 by Congress, and the 26th Amendment is basically an important decision that was made in regards to lowering the voting age, which allowed all citizens of the age of 18 or older to vote. So it lowered the age to 18 officially. The reason and argument for lowering the voting age surrounded the fact that people were a little outraged that 18-year-olds were able to be drafted into the war. The war happening at this time in American history was the Vietnam War, and they didn't really have a choice. If they were drafted into war, they had to go to war, but yet they didn't have a voice and an opinion in American politics and in who is their president, who is elected. So this 26th Amendment was a little bit controversial at first. I mean, obviously it's a little unheard of at the time. But overall it did become more popular that, yeah, if people can serve in the military and they're old enough to serve in the military, why shouldn't they be able to vote? Like, as simple as having that right. So obviously, the Vietnam War is the primary reason that this amendment was able to pass through Congress. And obviously, this amendment is still in place today and is actually very, very important today still because throughout the voting process, young voters are continuing to show up to the polls in larger and larger amounts, which means that they are going to represent a large group in the elections. And at this time, obviously 18-year-olds to whoever also were representing a large group through various elections. So this 26th Amendment has a very large positive impact on the way elections are run and who can vote.